grab your fez, don your bow tie, and step inside the TARDIS to spend some time with the world's most famous Time Lord in BBC's 3D adventure collection, Doctor Who The Adventure Games. But be warned, this police box may not land where you want. If you've never seen or even heard of the popular BBC science fiction series Doctor Who, then you probably didn't click on this video. But if you did, here we go. The Doctor is an alien known as a Time Lord who travels the universe in his blue police box known as the TARDIS, which is much bigger on the inside. With the help of his human companion, he encounters deadly monsters, ruthless aliens, sadistic villains, and bizarre mysteries, all of which he handles without weapons. As a TV show, this is great family entertainment. As a computer game, this falls flat short of its goal.
I give you my word, I'll protect you. Whatever happened here, I can help, I promise.
How? They got everybody! They changed them!
Into what?
Like robots. Slaves. Cyber slaves.
Cyber slaves?
The game is a third-person adventure game in which you take control of the Doctor, voiced by Matt Smith, or his companion, Amy Pond, voiced by Karen Gillan, and play out unique stories true to the show's popular history.
Can I meet John Lennon?
The gameplay is part story and part problem-solving, with cutscenes providing an introduction, narrative, and conclusion, while allowing the user to move around and interact with items and characters to achieve a certain goal. But as with most games that are based on shows or movies, the execution is far from engaging. Characters are stiff and bland, controls are counterintuitive, and the puzzles and challenges are almost insultingly simple. I played 2 of the 4 stories, and I encountered only 3 puzzle types repeated several times with various differences in graphics and complexities. But even the most difficult ones were easily knocked out by my 13-year-old, who insisted on playing a level or 2. For the most part, the challenge is to run around and collect a handful of items, return them to the Doctor, then solve a simple puzzle to assemble the items together into a device needed to proceed in the story. Rinse, repeat, and you have played the entire game. Gameplay and replay value both get a 2. It's obvious that this game was strictly designed for fans of the show, since there is much more attention to dialogue, voice acting, and plot development than there is in graphics and gameplay. But that's not entirely bad. For some diehard fans, these adventures serve as additional episodes that were never shot or aired. The writing and directing is almost spot on with the show, and I even found myself compelled to keep playing boring levels just so I could see how the ending resolves. I would consider this not so much a game as much as it is an interactive storyboard that producers might use to plan out a production. It's interesting to see the characters and resolutions, but I would have been much happier to watch this as an animated short than to suffer the mind-dumbing repetitive challenges. In fact, the models, sound effects, and music are only entertaining because they are so familiar, which is why fans love to watch. Graphics and sound both get a 3. If you long for more Whovian lore to fill your fan bag, then this is worth a look. But with a final score of only 2.5, only die-hard fans could possibly appreciate this, since it barely qualifies as a game.